Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and this is your tarot card of the day for Wednesday, July the 2nd, 2025. The card we have today is the Seven of Wands. This one is the Seven of Feathers. I think I've got it right. And it comes to us from the Spirit Song Tarot by popular tarot artist Paulina Cassidy. And she has this one labeled Preparation and Resourcefulness. What are we preparing for? Well, we do know there's a Mercury retrograde coming, and Mercury is in shadow and in the sign of Leo. We'll get back to this in a moment. Today we have a Libra moon, which tends to be a little more, all about the balance, relationship, keeping the peace, meeting in the middle, that kind of thing. It will be square to Jupiter in the early hours, and while it's still early, it's going to make a sextile to that Mercury in Leo, but not so early that you can't have good conversations with it. Now, here's the thing, all right, with this card and with this energy and where we're headed right now, it's almost like, you've made progress. You've made progress. What you don't want to do is lose any ground that you've gained. Remember yesterday I was talking about don't go taking on new things. Focus on what you've been doing. Make that work for you. No one ever said you can't make progress during a Mercury retrograde. You just need to keep focused on the things that you have going on. And this is the territory that you really want to defend. So if you've been making any kind of headway with an area of life that was just really giving you a hard time, then stick with it. Stick with it. Don't let yourself get, backed into a corner where, suddenly you got to come out swinging. That just isn't going to work. You just need to maintain this amount of ground that you've already covered. You don't want to go backward. You want to go forward. But forward might not go as quickly as one would hope. But that's okay because you're getting there. And that's what matters. You have to remember, others don't necessarily understand your journey at all, okay? You're not here to please them. You need to do what's going to work for you. So sometimes what you're doing is not always, like people look at you, they're pointing fingers, why they do this, why they do it that way. It's none of their business, okay? You do you, and just keep it the way it needs to be, mindful of your changes and where you're headed. So, don't back down and don't lose any ground. I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.